What is going on, guys? Randall Thor 19 back again with another video. Hope you guys enjoyed my last video, which I talked about my 3 disappointments from the Xbox E3 briefing, as I promised I would do. Check that video out when you got the time. I think it was pretty well done. But oh boy, we have something here, and you might actually hear an actual rant come from me on this one. Sony, and Jim Ryan. I swear to God, every time Sony wants to say something dumb or stupid, they trot out good old Jim Ryan. Jim Ryan comes out last week, nobody plays backwards compatibility. Sure enough, the statistics at Microsoft show that, hey, half the people do. But of course, Sony's business model is they would rather resell you remasters or charge for PSN Now, right? Dumb comments to make on that stuff. But that's not about backwards compatibility. We aren't talking about that right now. We are talking about their ridiculous statements regarding not allowing crossplay on Minecraft or Rocket League. Yes, you heard that right. They are not allowing crossplay with Microsoft and Nintendo on Rocket League and Minecraft. Let me reiterate that again. There is going to be crossplay on Minecraft on everything, including Nintendo Switch, and crossplay on Rocket League between PC, Xbox, and freaking Nintendo, but not PlayStation. And this video is probably going to be a rant because I find his answers to be utterly ridiculous, and I want to talk about them. Now, not his first answer, right? Not his first answer. His first answer, I completely understand. We understand the reasons that Sony isn't doing this. It's a completely business decision. They are the market leader. They want people to buy PlayStations so they can play with their friends on PlayStations, help them sell more software. It doesn't benefit the corporation of Sony to open up crossplay with Nintendo or Microsoft. I understand those reasons. Everybody listening here to this video understands those reasons. But that's not a good reason. That's not a good reason. Sometimes you got to do things that go against your business interests in the interest of your fans. But, this video wouldn't be kind of a rant if his second answer wasn't what it was. So up here, we have Eurogamer. We have an article about the reasoning behind all this. They sat down with Jim Ryan, and he, of course, just garbage comes out of his mouth. Let's go into his first statement here, which is the one I'm fine with. Minecraft works cross-platform between Switch, Xbox, and PC. Today, Rocket League was announced as working cross-platform between Switch, Xbox, and PC. Both don't work cross-platform with PlayStation. Now, is this Sony not playing ball? What is actually going on here? And Jim Ryan says, it's certainly not a profound physical stance we have against this. We've done this in the past. We're always open to conversations with any developer or publisher who wants to talk about it. Unfortunately, it's a commercial decision between ourselves and other stakeholders. And I'm not going to get into the detail of this on this particular instance, and I can see your eyes rolling. Well, yeah, my eyes are rolling too. Everybody who's read this article, eyes are rolling for good reason. Look, we all get it's not a good business for you or your stakeholders. I get it. This should have been the end of the conversation. They should be like, we're not talking about this. We're not doing it. But then look at this dumb ass comment he goes into afterwards. So the interviewer goes, well, you must see that PlayStation owners are upset. They want to play with Switch owners, PC owners, and Xbox owners for these 2 big and important games. And they don't have an explanation why. That's what I'm getting at, really. And Jim Ryan says, yeah, we've got to be mindful of our responsibility to our install base. Minecraft, the demographic playing that, you know as well as I do, it's all ages, but it's also very young. We have a contract with the people who go online with us, that we look after them, and they're within the PlayStation curated universe. Exposing, in what many cases are children, to external influences we have no ability to manage or look after. It's something we have to think about carefully. And then the guy goes on to say it doesn't seem a problem for Nintendo, perhaps the most mindful video game company of protection of children. And Jim Ryan says, yeah, that's true. Everyone has to make their own. What a bunch of bullcrap, in my opinion. You go from the business decision of we're not doing it because, okay, it doesn't benefit us, to then say we're not doing it because think of the children, guys. Like that Simpsons gif or that from the episodes. Think of the children. Oh my God, those poor kids. Right, you know what? Let's get a hashtag going out there. Hashtag, instead of hashtag for the players, because clearly that's not true anymore. Let's get a better one going. How about hashtag for the children? Or you know what? How about another hashtag? How about hashtag for the stockholders? Instead of hashtag for the players, because that is what this is. The fact that Nintendo, the people who have come out and said, we weren't going to do online before. You needed friend codes to play with each other because our customers are young kids. We're going to protect that. I get that from Nintendo. That's been their whole reasoning forever. They're very protectful of their customers and how young they are. But Nintendo's doing this. So to see Sony take Nintendo's response and Sony to become Nintendo is laughable. Laughable. Come on. And this little quote here: we have a contract with the people who go online with us that we look after them and they're within the PlayStation Creator Universe. Oh yeah? Did you look after them when your system got hacked and everybody's credit card information got sold? How well were you looking after them then, huh? Was your security not up to par then? So this is the type of stuff that I don't like. And I know people are going to say, well, Rand, Microsoft wouldn't do it last year, or they wouldn't do it last time because they were the market leader. Yeah, times change. Leadership changes. Things change, man. That's what happens. But Microsoft is doing it now. And Nintendo clearly sees the benefit in doing it because they're doing it too. Not just with Minecraft, but with Rocket League. And to hear Sony come out here, they trot out Jim Ryan and just spew this nonsense about we have a responsibility. What was it, the same responsibility that you guys basically came out and said no EA access for you? That kind of responsibility to make decisions for your customers? And the funny thing is when you even go to places like NeoGAF and all these other places, there are a few people that are defending this, that are okay with the idea of Sony deciding for them. Like, oh, thank you, Sony. Yeah, we don't want to intermingle with the evil PC, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch players. Thank you. Yeah, we didn't want EA access. What value does that hold? This idea of Sony trying to, take care of their user base and be mindful of their responsibility to them. I get it from a corporation standpoint, you do, but don't say that stuff when you got hacked and lost all your customers' credit card information and then give the Nintendo response about how we have to look after kids and stuff. Come on now, dude. That rings so false, it's not even funny. This interview should have been, why aren't you doing it? And they should have been that, it doesn't benefit us, business decisions, and then not even answer the other questions. I would have respected Jim Ryan more if you said that. I really would have. If you would just cut out the bullshit and just answered that directly and be like, it's not in our interest in doing this stuff. But no, he had to go say something dumb again. For the children. Hashtag for the children. Hashtag for the stockholders. No longer hashtag for the players. I hope people realize that. I hope people realize that PlayStation, Nintendo, or Microsoft aren't your friends. They're your corporations. All they want is your money from it. And I always find it funny when people use the slogans of these companies as a way to push agendas and stuff. It's like you're falling into exactly what these corporations want. But guys, holy crap. My eyes couldn't roll back farther in my head when I saw this stuff. Where's that Nintendo gif of, please, somebody think of the children when you need it? What a ridiculous statement. Jim Ryan. Sony should take Jim Ryan and put him away somewhere and, never bring him out. Just let him do his work. Never put a microphone in front of him because the things that he says are just ridiculous, absurd, and any other adjective you can think of. Come on. Nintendo is doing this. Nintendo. The ones who basically don't know how to do online. The ones who did friend codes because they were so protective of children. And they don't see a problem in this. But you do? You're gonna come out with that excuse that it's for the children? Get the fuck out of here. Jesus. I told you this ended up being a rant. And you know what? Honestly, this isn't really about Minecraft and Rocket League. It's about the future of games. I'm thinking about a game like Titanfall 2, which bombed, but actually probably could have succeeded if you could have played with each other. This decision by Sony sucks in that regard. a larger pool of users to play against is beneficial to almost every single game out there. And yet they're gonna come out and be like, won't somebody please think of the children? Anyways, guys, I hope you liked the video. I want to see some spam of hashtag for the children in chat, or not in chat, in the comments, or hashtag for the stockholders in chat. I want to see that. I want to see what you think. Hit that like button if you liked the video. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see everybody later.